Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Cynthia's Flair. I am your host, Cynthia. The struggle of finding our strengths, passions, and purpose inspired this video. And so, I am creating a 3 episode series to share with us practical and applicable tips that would help us develop our strengths, our passion, and our purpose. Think of this as a masterclass where we will dive deep into strategies and exercises that would transform our lives. If this interests you, tag along and let's grow together. Strength is not just about being good at something, but also enjoying the process and staying motivated to excel. It is an intersection of our skills, our passion, and our drive. Your strengths are your natural talents amplified by practice and dedication. And just like superheroes, we can use our strengths to make meaningful impacts. So, let's focus on unlocking our strengths and unleashing our full potentials. When you know your strengths, you can focus on what you are naturally good at. You can excel in your career and your personal life. Most importantly, you can increase your confidence and motivation when you know your strengths. By leveraging on our strengths, we tend to achieve more with less effort and thereby living a fulfilling life. Adding to the fact that when you do things you are good at, you tend to be more happy and satisfied. Sharing from personal experience, which might help. I have noticed that people tend to open up to me easily, thereby sharing their problems and then rubbing minds together, whether or not I have an advice to offer. Also, I have found myself being appointed in leadership roles even without seeking them. At first, I did not realize those as my strengths. As I reflected on my experiences, I found out that my active listening skills, my problem solving abilities, and my natural leadership presence were very valuable assets. So, I'll be sharing with us practical tips that can help you discover your strengths. For one, you need to think about times when you felt fully engaged and motivated. What were you doing at that time? What skills were you using at that time? Again, another important tip to discovering your strengths is by asking colleagues, friends, and then family members what they think you are naturally good at. And when you do this, you look for the patterns that link in their responses and put them together. Then you can also pick up this very important tip of paying attention to your energy boosters. What activities make you energized and motivated? What skills are you using in those moments that you feel energized and motivated? Now that we've explored what strengths are, why they matter, and how we can discover them, let us put it all together to make sense. Here are 5 actionable tips to help you put your strengths to work. Number one, prioritize the activities that play to your strengths. What am I trying to explain here? Focus on your strengths. Since you've discovered your strengths, look for those activities that work in line with your strengths and prioritize them. Focus solely on your strengths. Secondly, invest in learning and growth opportunities. What do I mean by this? Develop your strength. You cannot just discover your strength and let it go like that. No. Because you have discovered your strengths, number one, I made you understand that you need to focus on those strengths you have discovered. And then, secondly, you need to develop your strengths. Yes, it's not just about discovering them. I have taught, focus on them and then develop them. How do you do this? By investing in growth and learning opportunities. There are several courses out there on the internet, free courses, free sites where you can access them that can help you grow your strengths. Thirdly, you need to use your strength to overcome your weaknesses. How do I do this? You need to leverage on those strengths that you have in order to compensate for where you are struggling. For example, that I have a good leadership skill doesn't perfect that I have a good communication skill. So if I am lacking in my communication skill or in my interpersonal skill, what am I supposed to do with the leadership skill I have? For a fact I am developing my leadership skill, it also means that I have an avenue to exhibit those leadership skill. And then through this leadership skill, I tend to look for those loopholes that I have in my interpersonal and communication skill. And then use that ability I have as a leader to compensate for that aspect by learning to do more and get better in my communication and interpersonal skill. That is what it means. So leverage on your strength to compensate for the places or areas you struggle. This is very important. The fourth tip I have for us, which will be very helpful to us, is sharing our strength with others. There is nothing as important as collaboration, because it is when you are able to collaborate and contribute to teamwork that you are able to build your strengths. So don't just discover that strength and keep it to yourself. No, it is not your for your personal use alone. You are supposed to use this strength to make impact to others. And then in the upcoming series, I would also teach us how to monetize this strength we have. So you see, when you give out your strength, you make impact on others and also fetch yourself income with your strength. So it is important that you learn to collaborate and contribute in the life of others. You can do this by engaging in volunteer work, internships. Just make sure that you are doing something that would make you showcase your strength in the life of other people. Last but not the least, this is a very important tip that we must all learn. Learn to celebrate yourself. Learn to acknowledge and appreciate your efforts and accomplishments. It sounds very easy, it sounds very insignificant, but celebrating your strength will motivate you to doing better. Appreciating your efforts and accomplishment, noticing that you've made, even if it is the tiniest impact in another person, would motivate you to getting better. And this is it for today's episode of Transforming Your Life. We've uncovered the power of strength and how it can help us achieve our goals and make meaningful impacts. Remember, transformation starts with self discovery, and knowing your strength is just the first step. Take these insights that you have learned from today's episode and start making impact in your life. You alone have the power to transform your life, and I am excited to be part of your journey. Join me on the next episode of this series on Tuesday, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. So, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. And yes, very important, make sure to comment on those strengths that you have discovered on your own path and also how you intend applying them to your life. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.